Hey there guys, how you doing? It's Drew here, and in today's video from the car, I'm always doing these videos from the car. It's kind of fun, right? We're going to talk about two things. So the first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about getting out of a trade. Actually, no, let's talk about that second. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about here is we're going to talk about like not telling the people around you what you're doing. Okay, I think this is for especially a beginner. This is one of the best things that you can do is not tell the people around you that you're like learning to trade or you're like anything in your life, like you're learning something, especially when it deals with making money in a way that the majority doesn't make money. Okay, so think about this. You're at your family reunion and your cousin or uncle or somebody just says to you, so what's new? And then you go into this whole thing about, oh, I started day trading, and I'm just learning about it and all that kind of stuff. And then it gets into a conversation, and then the person most likely will discourage you from doing it, right? The person will most likely be like, oh, I hear a lot of people lose money in, say, it's cryptocurrencies or the stock market, right? A lot of people lose money. They don't know what they're doing. Oh, I've known people who have day traded or swing traded or held, a position, or they have an investment portfolio, and oh, it's down because the economy's bad and all that kind of stuff. That's normally where that conversation will lead to if you tell them you're doing something other than a 9-to-5 job. So that's one of the things I recommend you do is just keep it to yourself, right? Keep things to yourself. And then once you start to make money, they'll see it and they'll be like, oh, what are you doing? How did you afford to buy that new car or whatever type thing, okay? So that's that. I thought I'd go over that in today's video. I know it has like kind of nothing to do with the course or, this group or anything like that. I just think it's a good topic to think about, okay? So then the next thing here I want to talk about, which has to do with trading, of course, is when you're in a position and the position goes against you, right? So for instance, not today, but yesterday, today's trading was okay. Like we all, if you followed the trades in the VIP, most likely you made some profit, because I made profit today, guys. I did I think $500 today or something like that, but it didn't recover my loss that I had yesterday, so I'll say that. But still made some profits. We had one really nice trade, and then the other trade was the first one. I took a bit of profit from it, and then it went sideways pretty much. So we got out of that one before it turned on us. And then the second one was good profit. And then the third one was kind of like the first one, where we made profit, but then it just went sideways and then went against the direction we're trading. So we just got out early, right? So like getting out of your trade on time, just hitting sell, and don't, here's the difficult thing about trading, because most things in your life that you're doing to create profit, or you're doing to, like, you have a start point, and then you have, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, let's take mowing the lawn, for instance, okay? So when you go out and the grass is long and you go and you start your lawnmower and you start mowing the lawn, how would you feel if you stopped mowing the lawn before you're done? So most things in life, that's what it's like. Like, you start something and you want to finish it when it's finished, okay? With trading, it's not like that, because it's like, yes, it's up to you where you want to get out, but it's not always going to work out 100% as in your mind when you get in the trade. So what I'm saying is you have to sometimes stop mowing your lawn and call it a day, right? So that's what happened to us twice today. The first trade and the third trade that we did. I think we called about 4 trades today. When I say we, it's me. But yeah, you have to make an educated decision to just get out of the trade, right? So to which many mentors say, like, just hit sell, like just get out of the trade type thing. Take your break even, take your small profit. And that's probably one of the best lessons that you can learn is, if you see or you feel things are starting to go against me, you just need to leave the trade. there's always another trade, guys. Like, we're sitting there for an hour, and on average, we're finding our 3 trade setups, which I always take. They're like A+ setups pretty much. And then we find a bunch of high risk trades and then the very high risk trades, right? So normally we find like 2 or 3 of those as well. So there's always going to be an opportunity for you, but you have to sometimes sometimes it's not going to go as planned as in your mind. Hey, I'm getting in here and I'm getting out here. Even though you have a target of where you want to get out of the trade, sometimes you start to see the 1 minute candles go sideways and it's telling you, hey, I'm not ready. I don't know what direction I'm going to go. And you just need to get out, right? So yeah, I just thought I'd go over that in today's video. I want to keep on track with just putting out one of these videos per day as I'm driving home, just to give you guys like knowledge or information that like helps me out when I'm trading, especially at the start, and just getting out of your trade and not letting it go against you. Even though sometimes you'll get out, like it'll go sideways, you'll be in the trade, the 1 minute chart candles will start to go sideways, and then you get out to break even, or you get out with a little itty bitty bit of profit, and then boom, the next candle, it starts to go in the direction of how you wanted it to go, and you're not in the trade anymore. But it's better to get out than let it go against you. And the odds of it going against you, if it's telling you it's undecided and the market's going sideways on the 1 minute chart, the odds are it is going to go against you, right? Because it's like a spring compounding, and then it's going to take off. And if it takes off in the wrong direction, you're in a short and it takes off and it goes up, right? You're in the wrong direction, then that can be bad for you, right? So that's it from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.